Hello everyone, this is Amit Dunn of AmitDunn.com. Today I'll have another episode of Google Docs tips and tricks video, and I'll show you how to change or adjust Google Docs margins. So we are looking at one of my articles on Egypt travel, and let's see if you'd like to change its margins. Then it can be done in two different ways. So let's start with the first way. So the first thing you're going to do, go to the upper left corner of Google Docs where you see files. So if you click on it, then here we're not actually looking for margins, we're looking for page setup, which is kind of towards the end right here. So if you click on it, then here you see that there are margins sections, for example, a top, bottom, left and right, and by default everything is actually set to be 1 inch. So let's say if you'd like to change on the left or right to 0.50, which is half, then you can set it up, and then if you hit OK, then is going to change the margin. So you can see that the page has changed and it went back to half-inch margin. So let's go back here, and the other thing you can do, if you'd like to set your margin as default, then you can just click here, and this is going to be your default margin. But if you don't do that, then this margin is going to apply only to this doc, not in the all future docs. And here you can see that you have the option to apply a whole document or selected content. So I'm just going to change it back to 1 inch again, and then we are going to click OK. Then you can see that the margin is back at 1 inch. So this is one way. The next way you can change margin is just by changing here on the doc. You don't have to go inside, but one thing you need to make sure that you have the option to set as a view ruler. So if you click here, view, and then if you look here, it shows that show ruler. So that means that we're able to see the ruler, which is right here. And here you can see that there is a gray section, and when you put your cursor on it, it's going to tell you that left margin. And same here, if we go on the right, and if you put your cursor on the gray section, especially right here, then you see that it's giving you the option to change margin. So let's go back to the left side. So if you hold the arrow, and then you can see that it's giving you a number which is 1 inch margin. And if you'd like to make it, let's say, lesser or make it more, then you have to just change it. And then once you're happy with what you want, and you can just let the click go, which is going to be left click on the mouse, and then you see that it has the 0.75 inch margin right now. If you want to make sure what margin you have, you can just go back to the page setup, and you can see that we changed the left margin and it shows 0.75. So if you want to change it back, then you can just do it here and make it 1 again, or you can just change it from here. So these are the two ways you can change margins in Google Doc. For the next tutorial video, I'm going to put a link on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.